What is up everybody? Today I am going to be showing you how to do dirty ice on overkill difficulty, getting all the bags. Some of you may know with the new update we do gain infamy points per completing each heist, and with dirty ice we can gain 100 infamy points in just under 4 minutes. And I'm gonna go ahead now and show you exactly just how to do that. This also can be a decent way to make some cash or a decent way to complete challenges. You know, this has different purposes, so pick as you'd like. And before we get into the game, let's take a look at which skills we're going to be utilizing for dirty ice overkill. So we're going to be taking here ammo specialist with played up to make us a little bit tankier. We're going to be taking mower just for a little bit of edge, even though we're not really going to be using it much. But we're also going to benefit from sprint loaded to make things a little bit faster. We're going to want infiltrator as well as quick finger so that we can open all the locked jewelry much faster. We also will be taking tank together with armor up in case we need to refresh our armor at some point during the run and just to make us overall tankier. We're also going to be taking escapist to allow us to have more rush as well as battery ram, so we don't have to shoot out the locks or anything in dirty ice, and we can rather just run right through them. As you will see, it's going to be quite useful. We're also going to be using swift so that we're overall 10% faster throughout the entire heist. Yes, this says only when you're masked on, and yes, we are going to be doing dirty ice fully loud. We're not going to be doing this on stealth mode. So we're also going to be taking manipulator to tie up and trade hostages 50% faster, as well as acing it so that we don't have to trade out as many hostages. We will be trading a few different hostages just so we can buy us more time during the negotiation phase. So this is going to be quite useful. And down here, we're just going to be taking close quarters combat specialist. The reason for this is we want soft asset and pin puller so that we can move faster while holding a human shield, which we do for a certain bit of this heist. It's just to accelerate things a little bit. It's not as necessary, but yeah, it can be quite useful. And of course, we're going to be taking transporter, ace, as well as beast of burden, which is extremely important, as well as obviously power lifter and catapult. And these are pretty much the most important skills you're going to be requiring for this heist. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the game. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna be making a guided run first, which I'm going to be going much slower. And then after the guided run and after I show you how to do this, I'll just be doing a full speed run, which we will be easily achieving a sub 4-minute run. But first off, let's go ahead and start off with this tutorial run here. Oh, and before I forget to mention, of course, for the loadout, we are going to be using the Scar together with the Castigal. These are the best, both the best primary and the best secondary. The overkill weapon is not necessary, but take Red Fox anyways. The armor lining, we're going to be taking heavy ballistic lining just to make things a bit easier. Of course, you could be a lot faster by using the different sets of armor, but this is just like the safe route and pretty much guarantees you the win. The only person you really gotta watch out for is the sniper, but this heist will be done so quickly that the cops are not even gonna be able to take out your armor entirely, as you will see. You'll want to take the armor bag, of course, in case you need to refill for any reason. The flashbang grenade to get the cops to stop shooting you in case you need to, and the infrasonic mine, but you know, most of these you don't use. I would really just recommend these two weapons and the heavy ballistic lining, and the rest is a bit extra, although the armor bag is quite decent. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the game. Alright, so let's get started with the tutorial run. This is going to be a lot slower than the regular run, of course, as I will be going through the step-by-step of this run. So as soon as we start, the first thing we're going to want to do is mask up, because we have the swift perk, which is going to enable us to sprint faster. And we're going to run in here. It's going to trigger rush. We're going to break this window, go in, check out the Wi-Fi password in case it's the number we need, take down one of the employees, break open this door, look for the phone. Boom, the phone is here. Grab the phone. Grab the phone, run over here. I mean, these cops are likely not gonna be here. Scan this QR code, get in, check out this number in case we need it, 3523, and lastly this number, 4254. And now we're gonna run downstairs to open up the door. and it's gonna be one of the numbers. We know it's 5 or 4, 5, and 2, which I believe is the employee code, which I believe is 4255. What was it? 5? Yeah, 4254. After we get in here, this guy has a red key card and he's gonna drop it. So we're gonna go ahead and pick it up, run over here. By this point, when you're playing this run completely fast, you're still gonna have rush. So you're gonna open that in one go. Pull the lever. We're gonna run back upstairs. After we run upstairs, we're gonna grab one of the employees. Grab this woman right here. We're gonna bring her onto this button, push her onto it. She's gonna open it. We'll be opening this up, cracking open the vault, and we're gonna be wanting to smash that, by the way. You don't want to shoot it, because if you shoot it, the cops start coming right away. So we come over here, we tie her up and trade her for time, so we gain 15 more seconds. Then we'll run over here during this time and we'll trigger the flare. After we trigger the flare, come back and we start opening these. Now, going at full speed, the cops wouldn't be coming in yet. And we want to trade 3 more hostages before we allow the cops to come in. But we're just gonna follow through with this anyways for this tutorial run. So we're gonna, you know, we're just gonna be grabbing the jewelry. We're gonna be handing it out to the different bots. We can start throwing these pretty much in the front of the shop. We pick up the jewelry. As you can see, we don't really give a shit about the cops shooting us. Break the window, toss the bags out. More jewelry. There's jewelry here, here, and here. We can grab 2 at a time. Over here, toss it out the window, pick it off their back. We don't have to pick it up later. There's more jewelry here. One there. You're gonna get used to where the jewelry is as you play through this map. At this point, I've played it enough to know exactly where each one of them is. But yeah, most of the time, you're not gonna have to care at all about these cops. They're not gonna do enough damage. Since we are taking too long, we are taking more damage than we should be. But it's okay. I believe I got all the bags. I mean, I'm kind of distracted, so hopefully we did get all the bags. The helicopter's not here yet. We just have to be careful here for the sniper, because the sniper pretty much one-shots us. We definitely don't want that. So just grab here the jewelry bags and we throw it by the helicopter. And this is pretty much already done. Now we just toss the bags onto the helicopter. Honestly, even though this is a tutorial run, I think this time is still going to be pretty decent. I think it's going to be sub 5 minutes. These are in an awkward position. I believe that's all the bags. That was what, 4 minutes and 20 seconds while doing the tutorial runs. Not too bad. Just goes to show how much faster you can really do this. As you can see, we did the heist with, you know, 35 points for the heist, 65 for the bags. That gave us 100. Ignore the challenges. That's just a challenge that I happened to beat. But yeah, that's 100 infamy points in 4 minutes and 25 while doing a complete tutorial run. The payout is kind of mediocre for Dirty Ice. It's 250,000, but it's really good for these as well. Farming favors, farming challenges, and farming infamy. So I'm going to go ahead and do a regular run now without the tutorial, just so you know how exactly that looks like when you're just playing regularly without going through step by step, without stopping or anything. But I mean, this was still pretty good. I thought this tutorial run was going to take over 6 minutes, but it didn't. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the following gameplay. I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Peace.
Time to mask up, yo.
Ashton, fine. Mask up straight away or go inside? Your call. Someone sounded the alarm. All right, let's go.
Time to clean this mess up. Key card.
Good. The VIP case's lockdown has been lifted. Let's go.
Yeah, we
It
made it.
worked. Let's open up the vault.
Yes, business is good.
Helicopter on approach. ETA, 2 minutes until arrival.
That's the jeweler's workshop. You'll need to find someone with authority to unlock the door with the biometric scanner.
Follow me.
That's the manager. She must have access to the jeweler's workshop.
1 minute till I'm there.
More cops on the way. They're in 30 seconds.
Not far now. You should be able to see me.
They're deploying zappers. There goes the fucking manager. Okay, time to get messy.
Stay right there. Why did I get away?
Cost me the loot.
That's 5 bags. That's 7.
I'll have to leave in a minute or so.
That's 9. If you keep the pickup zone clear, the pilot can stay a bit longer. Or focus on getting the goods. Your choice.
Things are getting pretty dicey out here, guys.
Great job, gang. Let's clean up that dirty ice and turn it into some well-deserved